Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness, that was loud. Hello, and welcome to another game of Fury of Dracula from the Immortal Invitational. This is a match between who's playing? Snuffaluffagus playing as the Hunters, and Geo playing as Dracula. Now, this is probably going to be the most biased third-person perspective of a game you've ever seen because Geo is my teammate in this competition. So, yeah, as much as I like Snuffleupagus, and obviously he's now become tournament admin on our dedicated Discord server, I hope all of his horses roll white ones. I hope all of his hunters die and end up in a bloody heap in the hospital. There you go. Just to make it clear what side I want to win. Anyway. So apologies, it looks like, yeah, my mic is very, very sensitive tonight, and I don't know why. I should have really got, co-commentator, but it's okay. It's fine. So, yeah. It's just a very spontaneous decision to record this. Come on, Geo. You can do it. So yeah, Geo's playing as Dracula here. So obviously I'm recording third-person perspective, so I'm going to have to play the game with Snuff in terms of where we think Dracula is. But obviously, I will be cheering on the Hunter's demise. It's kind of important that Geo wins this, given I screwed up our first game and I lost the Hunter matchup against Misthios, who is Snuffleupagus' teammate. So, yeah. Yeah, that's on me. I'm still a bit annoyed about it. I had a possibility for a 4v1, but the ticket deck and then combat was not in my favor, so I lost. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. And I must admit, as a Hunter player, I have lived quite a charmed life in terms of getting the events I often need at the right time. So that one game in particular, I got very little that was useful to me. But that's what I was dealt with, and I should have done better. So, not taking anything away from Dracula, the Dracula player played very well and did what they had to do to win, which is all you can really ask for. So we'll see here. Snuffleupagus is doing my classic setup, which obviously I am not happy about, given he's an opponent of mine. 4 Dracula events at the top. I'd like to see it. Yeah, this is a side of Scott's sword you've never seen before. Although, I have a cup of Earl Grey with me, so that's, that's a recurring feature on the channel. Though I am now doing loose leaf tea rather than tea bags. I'm trying to learn the amount of the amount of loose leaf tea to water that I need. The last couple of cups I've done have been very, very weak, and I hate weak tea. I want it to be as strong as possible. But also, the box of tea I bought was very expensive, and I do not want to use it all. So, anyway, that's the tea chat. Well, until Dracula gets discovered, there's not really much we can talk about. We can't even see Dracula's side of the board. We can't even see the Hunter's side of the board. I should have maybe asked Geo to stream his perspective to me, but then someone could have easily said that I was giving instructions, which would be a perfectly reasonable thing to accuse me of, even though I would never do it. So yeah, doing third-person perspective, Geo is not hearing any of this, and I don't know how I'd be able to help him anyway, seeing that I cannot see his hand, nor the Hunter's hands, so... There's a Vampire Lair on Mina, though. That's kind of significant. Could come into play later on. We'll have to see, though. No, I'm only joking. When I said that a little bit earlier that Geo has to win. That's not true. We are very much on the page of we're not going to fall out over this. We win as a team or lose as a team. If we end up at the bottom, it's okay. As long as we're enjoying ourselves, then that's the main thing. And it's only the first week. The tournament's 10 weeks long. Everyone's going to have 10 games each, so 20 games per team. So it's okay. One defeat at the beginning is not going to cost you the whole thing. I like these prompts now. You can do a lot of bluffing with this. Like, for example, it looks like that Snuff has a Dusk event. However, it is very possible that it's a bluff. It's kind of nice. It's just a very vague, ambiguous prompt screen, which doesn't really tell you anything. It can't even be a surprising return because there's no allies here. So we only had local rumours I was in Madrid. I think that was just before I started recording. So that was obviously negative. There's nothing shown. So at the moment, Geo is not running around Iberia. Geo and I talked a little bit of tactics, but not too much. We played a couple of practice games against each other, but not very much either. So it's not like we're like really, you know, going for it in terms of tactical discussion. But hopefully we'll find some time to do so. I'm just very busy at the moment with the commitments of running this alongside JV Philly and Snuffaluffagus, obviously. And then I've got a Wingspan tournament on the go. And I'm trying to bank up recordings for summer, and I've got a lot of stuff going on during the week, so yeah, it's just an all-round very busy time. Right, okay. Apologies if you hear sniffing, I've got a bit of a cold forming, and I really should have taken a box of tissues in here beforehand. Firstly, to wipe away my tears if Snuffaluffagus does indeed win. But also I can blow my nose. I will make sure I mute myself so you're not subjected to that horror show. Rumour token. Nice, I like it. There's definitely different things you can do with rumour tokens. You can throw one down at the beginning, or you can hold them till the end. If Geo wants to try and get 7 points on the board early, I have no problem with that at all. That is a very legitimate strategy to do. I want to apologise too, in the previous video, there was a little bit of static in the audio, which didn't get picked up on my OBS, and it didn't get picked up in my audio test either. I did an audio test just before this, and it was as clear as a bell. So hopefully, it remains the same. If it's not, then I'll go do some investigations, and that's not really what I've got time to do right now, and especially since this microphone's new, it should not have any problems, but we'll see. Still supplying, which is kind of the thing to do. Oh, that was very quick. Alrighty. Holy bullets and discard pile. Hopefully Geo is looking at this. 2 rifles, that's also quite unusual. Normally expect pistols, so if you're discarding rifles, then either Snuff is trying to do something really wacky with items, or has just got a lot of Heavenly Hose and Knives and Stakes really early. So, that's scaring me a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, Snuff has played a little bit since the New Blood tournament, but not much. Both he and Geo went out at the same stage of the New Blood tournament. Geo lost to Strider, the eventual winner, and Snuffaluffagus lost to Burke Marley, who was not really New Blood, he was a veteran, but, you know, needs must when you have people randomly dropping out. Okay, dogs have been discarded for a pistol on Mina. So yeah, obviously, until Dragon Shell is revealed, I can't really give much insight into what Geo is going to potentially do, and also I can try and use my knowledge as a hunter player too to try and work out maybe what Snuff is thinking, and then how Geo can maybe respond to that, but we'll have to see if that works out. Every player is going to think differently, though. That's kind of the cool thing about it. And the thing is, like, this is the type of game where you can't really coach very well, because there are some decisions that you can coach quite well, but there are others where you might coach them to do a certain thing, and then the opponent player just responds to that and counters you, and then you look like a bit of a fool by suggesting that idea. So you just have to go with the flow that everyone's going to have their own different ways of doing things. You can only just suggest ideas and explain the pros and cons of them, and then each individual player will weigh up those pros and cons and make a decision. People who like drinking tea, do you notice a really sort of like obvious taste difference? Because I'm finding these teas I'm making are incredibly weak, even though like the color is very dark. And for anybody else, I've not done the teapot full. It's only like 1 teaspoon of tea, and I've only done it like a cup and a half's worth, more or less. Oh, newspaper reports. That's a shame. And it was a hide as well. Damn. Well, depending on movement, they might not still get there in time, and then that hide might cause problems. So this could still work out. Oh, especially if she's still supplying. Oh, come on, Geo. Come on. Come on. Gonna get these 7 points. Come on. Okay, East start. That could be kind of nice. Maybe Geo's been seeing what some of the other players have been doing. He's going to potentially bully Godalming and Mina, especially since Mina might not have the necessary things to fend off Dracula, like an escape route or even a heroic leap, potentially. 1 stake, 2 holy bullets. Everything else fairly standard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Dracula cards out of the first 20 supplies. That's pretty on par to what you'd expect. Now, they both got yellow 2s. They can get into Constanta. But if it's a fog, the first hunter can get trapped. Now, it's going to be interesting. Now that the trail's been discovered, how is Dracula going to respond to this? Dracula was not in Austro-Hungary, so it means Sofia, Bucharest, could be in Galatz as well, is now going to Klausenberg. That's also something else that could happen here. Maybe this might be a sort of a carbon copy of the New Blood final that we saw yesterday, where the 2 hunters go and do a Constanta, and then Dracula actually runs up sort of this north part of the east, is now in Klausenberg, then goes Budapest, then goes Vienna, then goes Munich, and then rains havoc that way. Oh, horses. Okay, and they're quick. Oh, might jump on Dracula here if it is indeed Klausenberg, or even... No, Belgrade's not possible. Szeged is possible. Bucharest, Klausenberg is possible. Oh no, it's going around that way. Ooh. Oh wait, that means then Godalming cannot get to Constanta. Are you just letting this mature? I mean, I'll happily have my Dracula get 7 points for free. I know there's a vampire lair, but still. Still supplying. Oh, hide scouts. That is decent. Ooh, okay. So not going on the north coast, but Sonica's decent, Valona's decent, Athens is decent. Yeah. Ooh. Slow roll. That is a shame. Do you feel sorry for the hunter player? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Always good to see some people spectating. That's nice. Right then. It looks like Constanta's going to mature. Which then immediately means then Dracula's going to be a bit careful here, because the hunters could go a bit gun-ho, especially depending on what Godalming's got. Godalming's pretty good in these type of situations, because he can tank Dracula's nonsense quite well. Especially if there's Lucy's Revenge kind of kicking about as well, or even a Heroic Leap. Yeah, Dracula could get hit quite hard here. Dracula could be in Belgrade. that is definitely something that could be a possibility here. Yeah, could be in Belgrade. Now going to this again. Or Klassenburg. Could be going down into Ionian Port. I'm just thoroughly disappointed, bitterly disappointed about how weak this tea is. Oh, maybe I should be putting tablespoons in and not teaspoons. Oh, that's the way you disappoint a Brit. With bad tea. Weak tea. At least for me, anyway. I know there are people who, when they have tea bags, they literally just dip the tea bag in the hot water. I don't understand these people. Just drink a cup of hot water if that's what you want. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. Well, that makes it more likely that Dracula is now in 53, which I would be kind of happy about. Oh! Ooh. Or could we also be Klausenberg? Uh-oh. That was a bit of an unfortunate evil presence, but then again, the fact that Gaddafi had moved to Valona kind of made that clear to Dracula. Clear to the Hunters, that's where Dracula was. But we don't know if it's Klausenberg or Szeged, and if Mina gets it wrong, then could end up in a bad fight here. Oh, she's still supplying. Okay, this is... I'll give credit where credit is due. Good play here by Snuff, not to start jumping into silly fights here. Nothing wrong with supply, especially since he's just clearly let Constanta mature. He doesn't care about it. So is then prioritizing supply, which I like it a lot. Of course, I don't like it against my teammate, but this is this is very respectable hunter play. I like it. You can't, no point chasing after this rumor token that you probably can't get to, and even if you do, then what about the rest of the trail? This way you're stocked up better for everything that comes after, which is very good. Okay, still kept Vampire Lair, interesting, okay. So it must have been a really dud event, or is really wanting to get the Vampire Lair because of this Vampire maturing. I keep saying Snuffaluffagus because that's his Discord name, but Snuffaluffagus in this game. Right. Anything else? Crucifix discarded. Okay, nothing really unusual here. 2 rifles early. In fact, they're letting one vampire mature. Now, I guess the question is, if you are the Dracula player here, if you're in Szeged, do you wolf form? Do you risk moving to Zagreb when maybe 200s could jump on you? Which wouldn't be ideal. I guess there's also a possibility here because the vampire's going to mature first. Oh, it's only 6 points. Ah, that's a shame. Could now be going back to Bucharest. Because Constanta gets wiped. If you're in Klausenberg, Constanta gets wiped and then you move back to Bucharest. Which is the difference with this new trail compared to the old one. I should have said, this is with the new version of the game, the Immortal update. So the only rule that we're playing with in terms of house rules, which is different, is that the trail sides first and then Dracula moves. But there are so many changes and fixes within that which are not house ruled. But there are like huge improvements to the game in terms of quality of life and bug fixes and all that stuff. It's amazing. So yeah. Okay, Dracula's making a normal move. So this could be into Zagreb. This could be into Szeged. Could be into Bucharest. could be into Galatz. There's a few places he could be because of this trail changing. So I guess as the hunters, what do? Do you prioritize backtracking to get to 59? Do you check somewhere else further east? You don't want to backtrack and then have to go all the way east again. If Dracula gets caught in 59, he'll be a 2v1. If he doesn't get caught in a 2v1, then he could get to Munich for free. I kind of like the speedy telegraph, though. Oh, that's ballsy. Okay. If Dracula can survive this, then he's allowed... You know, that's a renewed vigor gone. There's always a risk when you play renewed vigor like this. I didn't expect him to be hiding in Szeged. Goodness me, that's aggressive. Does she have horses? Can she get out of this? Ooh, she might not be able to get... Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. She's escape routing the vampire. Interesting. And there's another one. There's no way she has another one, surely. Sorry, headphone users, if I went too loud. My mic volume is all over the place today. Don't know why. No background noise now by the looks of it. Right, okay, that's another change. We only know she has 3 combat cards. She has a rifle in there. Mesmerize, that's kind of nice. Okay. So, she doesn't have horses, I don't think, unless she's not revealing them. Which means she can't get out of this now. She has her horses which are hiding. She can get out of all this mess. Oh, very well played, Geo. Good, good, good. Nice plotting. I like it a lot. She might have an anti-fang item, which would then mean that fangs is a little bit more difficult, but if you can time it right, I'd maybe recommend, if I was the vampire here, to actually play strength this round and not fangs, because there might be a knife or a garlic, and then you fang. But then sometimes you might miss an opportunity to fang. We'll see. Going for the fangs now, I understand that. Hey, good stuff. Well done. Another point on the board, and she's stuck in the combat. Very nice. Very good. Nice, nice, nice. And that makes up for the fact that it was a new vampire at the beginning. Very good. Now the question is Gadami going to come in? And Belgrade is on the trail, so if he doesn't do this correctly, he'll trigger Belgrade, and that could be something really bad, like a spy, bats. Okay, nice strength. Okay, that makes sense. I guess she's going to fang again. Interesting that she plays the escape route on these things. I suppose he's working on the assumption that he can get Gadami into this fight. But Gadami will have to use 2 movement to get there. 2 movement actions. Nice fangs. Very good. 2 points. Excellent work, Geo. Well done. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. That's up to 8 already. And Mina's down to 5 health. That's very good. Now, she has an action, so she could heal a little bit, but it won't actually affect the combat. Can Gadami... If Gadami rolls slow, he can't get in there, unless he's got a yellow 2 that we don't know about. This could be a one-on-one combat with Mina. Unless there's a trade that we don't know about. Van Helsing could trade something across before the fight. Who's moving here? Van Helsing. Oh, what? What? Van Helsing just did a rail ticket action? I assume to improve horse economy, but then he kept the ticket. Did he pull the last white one out? Oh, Mina supplying. Oh, man. That's a very unfortunate. That'd have been better to get before Mina moved in, but you never know, right? If you, in my opinion, if you play a speedy telegraph like this, I would automatically supply with Seward and Van Helsing first. Oh, right. I wonder... Oh, yeah, he's going to go up to Zagreb and then cut across. Very well played. Good, good, good. Well played, Hunters. Even though I shouldn't be praising them. Sorry, Snuff. If it was against anybody else. The thing is, I mean, Godami's got to go through 2 vampires, and that's more points, and I mean, if Dracula can escape his bat out of this combat, it's the Hyde one that disappears, not the Seged one. Seged will still be on the trail. Oh, wait, what? What did Van Helsing do with his action? Did he pass with Van Helsing? Oh, no. So what you should do in these situations is, Seward and Van Helsing should supply, and then they chuck. They can then Van Helsing can trade stuff onto whichever Huns are going to the combat. I understand the ticket move though, because you might want to try and improve horse economy. Oh, there's another escape route. Goodness me. There's still gonna be another one. There it is. If he can get 2 fang attacks in on this vampire, he only needs to kill Mina, and then that's GG already. Ooh. Nope. Godami's only got 1 event. Okay, fangs. Hey, another point for the vampire. Let's go! That vampire's only got 3 influence points. That's massive. Oh, I love it. Good stuff. Oh, I love this. Okay, up to 9 influence already. And even with Vampire, that only takes it down to 7. So it's 2 days in the 4th week. Van Helsing, maybe he did an action I didn't see it. I think he passed his second action, unless I missed something, which is very possible. Sud will probably move across now. Oh my goodness. Gio gets this combat right, but what? Mina? What does Mina have? She didn't use any anti-fang items. Maybe she has Heavenly Host. It's very possible, unless she's got a Holy Bullet, and that's why she's keeping the pistol. She didn't move out of the combat. That's interesting. Okay. No, they can't prevent the combat. They can't really use anything. Nope. Oh, right then. Come on, Gio. Come on. You got this. Come on. Come on. And the thing is, right, even if he has a really bad fight here, the castle's right there. He can beat them up, break a couple of weapons, go into the castle, heal up, and then just wolf form out again. So this is really good for Gio. This is such a good situation. Just don't lose your head. If he can just kill Mina, oh my goodness. This would be an amazing start. Yes. Go for it. Yes! Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I broke the mic. I think I broke the mic. I'm so sorry, headphone users. Oh, come on. Yes! Come on! Come on, Gio, you legend! Don't care. We'll take that 4 damage. The castle's right there. The castle's right there. I'm so sorry, people. My OBS volume just went all the way up to the red. I'm so sorry. I'm moving the mic really far away from my face. I should probably just turn down the input volume. I think that would be a much better option. Let's turn it down by 10 decibels. I am so sorry. Okay. Here we go. Nice mesmerize. Yes. Yes. If you can find him too, you'll be up to 13, and you get an extra point. What's the influence? Come on, Gio. You just have to fight Godalming, and we win the game. Come on. Nice strength. Oh, nice. Well done. Good strength there. Because fearing the plotting, which is very understandable in this situation. Come on, Gio. You can do it. Okay, that's alright. Oh, he dodged the knife. Oh, man. That's huge. He can now just fang him this turn. Oh, my goodness. Because he knows he's just the knife and nothing else. Oh, my goodness. Hang on a minute. If Dracula has obtained the right cards, he wins. If Dracula has fangs and claws, we win. Yes! Come on, let's go! Oh my goodness. Oh my god! Well played! What a legend! Come on! I'm gonna write here in the chat. Garlic Farmers OP, let's go! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, poor Snuff. Oh, oh my goodness. I drew so well with those two. I felt confident in early combat. Yeah. Wow. Double reckless. That reckless gave him 3 influence despite 2 escape routes. That's insane. That went so well. Holy moly. Wow. That went well. Yes. There we go. Thank you, Gio. Carry my ass through this tournament. Carry my ass through all this. And nothing to worry about. Let's go. Wow, that was quick. And not very informative commentary, but I don't care. This is what this tournament's going to be about. Cheering on your teammate and just having fun. Wow. New Blood Garlic is carrying the season. Yeah, indeed. Young Garlic is always better. Wow. Come on. This is awesome. Wow. After... This is incredible. This is amazing too, because both, as I said, both of these were in New Blood. And Snuff finished above Geo. This really goes to show, like, during that New Blood tournament, like, how much, like, both of these players were improving. And, like, I would agree with you, like, when he played Renewed Vigor there, I didn't think that was a game-winning situation. I mean, it turned out to be, but there's so many things that had to go right for that to work. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. What I was saying there in the final 2 rounds, if Dracula had fanged round 5, but then if Godalming had dodged, then Dracula could just claw to win. So, but obviously I don't know if he picked up the second claws, but he had the fangs, so it didn't matter. But yeah, I know he gave up 6 points early, but as I said, like I'm not against that decision in terms of what was I saying? I just lost my train of thought because I was just so excited about the result, and I'm just reading the chat. Don't know. Oh, don't know. Maybe get Geo on here for a chat or something. Goodness me, what a game that is. But so anyways, yeah, in that moment where you played like Speed, Telegraph, and Renewed Vigor, there's a couple of things I would do differently that I would always supply with the Extremity Hunters first, because you might get a Hide Scouts, which end up being that way. But if you then Scouts again and you find him there, you can then make the decision, do I want to walk into this double encounter? But then again, if they had 2 escape routes between the 2 of them, that's pretty good going, to be honest. But I think then too, like, even if they did use up a lot of resources, well, the castle's right there. I mean, it's not the worst fight for Dracula to take. I didn't expect Geo to be sitting there hiding. That went really, really well. I'm just going to quickly tab out and send a message to Geo. That was amazing. That was amazing. So yeah, but even then, like, you'd still feel fairly confident with, like, a renewed vigor like that, that you'd be able to do, as you said, like, damage to Dracula. But then maybe in that situation, you just don't take that fight. I don't know, then once Mina's walked in and she has no horses, what do? You can't horse back out, unless he did have horses but didn't choose to play them. I don't really know. I'm just completely speechless. Every time I think I've seen everything in this game, something else happens. Poor Snuff, he's had horrendous luck in terms of, like, quick losses. He lost to Strider within, like, 25 minutes. Towards the end of week 1 in the New Blood Championship, but now he's lost like this. I mean, he's a good player, Snuff. Like, this is not, you know, some really experienced veteran player trouncing on a newbie. This is, like, Snuff's decent. He's a decent player. Obviously, you know, hasn't been in the community very long, but has things to improve on, but don't we all? All of us can improve in one way or another. And he's got very much the right attitude in terms of learning the game and all that sort of stuff. So this is... I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm very happy, obviously, that Geo won, but this is just incredible. Really goes to show how, you know, that double vampire really can really make the difference. Wow. Blimey. Sorry, I'm just tossy tabbing in and out, that's why the music keeps going. Yeah, I am completely speechless about the entire thing. I'm very happy, though. That's freed up a lot of my evening that I didn't expect. I'm going to have to go and do something else now in my time. That's fine, I'll find something. Goodness me, what a game that was. So yeah, Geo made up for my loss, so thank you, Geo. I very much appreciate that. So yeah, hopefully we can keep forming a great partnership throughout this tournament. Yeah, that was ridiculous, but that was just perfect circumstances, right? And the fact it was a new vampire that matured, it wasn't a reckless. So 6 from that, 3 from the reckless fangs, which is very impressive, because I've seen reckless vampires do nothing. So that's very good going. Plus the 1 on Kadalming, and then 3 for Minodyne. So that was, yeah, 6, up to 9, 10 for me. That's it. Goodness me. I am staggered. Well, I'm probably going to end this recording here. If it goes on for a little bit longer, then it means that I've probably got Geo in here for a chat, but I don't know if he's up for it or not. But, goodness me. Mental. Yeah. I'm gonna stop rambling. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna talk to my my amazing victorious teammate in private. So yeah, thank you for everybody for watching, and yeah, apologies if I ruined any of your speakers or headsets or ears with my my volume level. I don't know what's happening with my mic. It is very sensitive. But anyway, I haven't changed any of the settings either. It just keeps being very indecisive. But anyway, take care, folks. See you in another game from the Immortal Invitational very, very soon. Check out the playlist. It's in the description of this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.